Why does God allow suffering? Suffering is one of the most challenging experiences in a person's life. In moments of pain, many of us ask, why does God allow this? The Bible does not shy away from the topic of suffering, and it even suggests that suffering can have a profound purpose, leading to spiritual growth and drawing us closer to God. In the book of Job, we find the story of a man who experienced immense suffering despite being righteous and faithful to God. Job did not receive an immediate answer to the question, why? But through his experience, he discovered that God is almighty and wise, and his plans are beyond our comprehension. Job confessed, "My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you." Job, chapter 42, verse 5. The Apostle Paul wrote in the letter to the Romans, "Suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope." Romans, chapter 5, verses 3 and 4. Suffering, though painful, can be a tool through which God shapes our character and teaches us trust. Psychology indicates that suffering often leads to deeper reflection on life, values, and relationships. It can be a moment of transformation that allows us to see what truly matters. Why does God allow suffering? First, suffering reminds us of our dependence on God. In the Psalms, we read, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." Psalms, Psalm 34, verse 19. Pain leads us to prayer and seeking God's presence. Second, suffering can be a means for purification and spiritual growth. Jesus said, "Every branch that does bear fruit he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful." John, chapter 15, verse 2. God uses difficult experiences to shape and strengthen us. Third, suffering provides us the opportunity to have compassion and help others. Paul wrote in the letter to the Corinthians, "God, who comforts us in all our troubles, allows us to comfort others in their troubles." 2 Corinthians, chapter 1, verses 4 and 5. Our experiences can become a source of support for others. Fourth, suffering teaches us hope for eternal life. Paul wrote, "For here we do not have an enduring city, but we are looking for the city that is to come." Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 14. The awareness that life on earth is temporary directs us to God and His promises. Fifth, suffering reminds us of God's presence even in the darkest moments. Jesus said, "In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." John, chapter 16, verse 33. God does not leave us alone in suffering but goes through it with us. Suffering is difficult to understand, but the Bible teaches that God can use it to lead us toward good. As the psalmist says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me." Psalms, Psalm 23, verse 4. In every situation, we can trust that God is with us and is working in our lives, even when everything seems difficult and incomprehensible. Peace and joy be with you. See you soon. Your friend sends greetings.